everybody, I hope you're doing well. If you don't already know who it is, the one and only, the true Alex J. Today I want to talk about this guy called Alpha M. Alpha M made a video called Fuck You Money. I know the guy is joking, like the video is basically just an ad. But I really want to talk about Alpha M's Fuck You Money video because there was so much he could have spoken about. And I really wanted to watch it because I was like, this is something I actually know about. And then he kind of went a different route. There's so many stories that I can tell you about Fuck You Money from personal experiences and things that I've seen, things that I've done. Now, the way that he defines Fuck You Money, he was like, there's millionaires out there and billionaires out there. And that's what a lot of people would associate Fuck You Money with. But, you don't have to have that much money to have Fuck You Money. Okay, well, that's gone now. That was really bugging me. There was a blue thing in the corner. So essentially, he basically says that, when he was struggling, he had no money. And then, at one point he had 5,000 in his account. And that to him was like, whoa, that's amazing. And he counted that as Fuck You Money. That's not Fuck You Money. That's not even close. That ain't even close. I know what it's like to be poor. I've been there. If anyone knows my story, when I first started out, I had no money at all. I could barely afford food. I couldn't afford rent. I was really struggling. I was busting my ass. I remember my first big comms. I first remember when I made my first $10,000. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But even at that point, I didn't go, I got Fuck You Money. Why? It comes down to your perception of money and the people that you hang around with and everything else. As a lot of you know, I have two friends that are millionaires. They've made a lot of money and they keep me in check and they tell me where I'm at. So I'll give you an example of Fuck You Money. There's a guy that I know and he's a broker and he was making a phone call, and this is a true story. I can't express it enough. This is a true story. My friend phones this guy and he's asking him for money basically to invest in a stock, right? He's a stockbroker. So he rings this guy up and he's asking him to invest in his stock. And this dude, literally, he's from South Africa. He's really polite. He doesn't want to hang up the phone. And he says, I'm not really interested. I don't want to do it. But I kind of like what you're talking about, but I'm not going to invest. Going. And the guy goes, I don't want to be rude. I want you to hang up the phone. And my friend's like, no, that's not going to happen. If you want to get off the phone, then you hang up. They're aggressive like that. He's like, no, I want you to hang up the phone. I'm not going to hang up on you. I don't want to be rude. And Cole's like, I'm not going to hang up. If you want to get off the phone, then you're going to have to hang up. But I'm telling you now, this is the investment that you need to do. So he's going down that route. In the end, the dude goes like this. Tell me your bank account details, and I'll transfer you $10,000 right now to hang up this phone. And my friend's like, dude, whatever. And the guys are like, I'm deadly serious. You give me your bank account details right now. I'm going to give you $10,000 to get off the phone. So my friend, laughing and joking, he's like, whatever, because they're playing around for quite a bit. This is like an hour's phone call. Finally, Cole gives over his details. The guy goes, check your account. The guy goes, check your account. Checks it. There's $10,000 in there. And he goes, now get off the phone. And my friend hangs up. That is Fuck You Money. To the point where, just think about that. He could have just hung up the phone if he wanted. And again, this is a true story. That's a real story. That's how much money this dude had. He didn't want to hang up the phone. He wanted it on his terms. He's like, I'll give you $10,000. You hang up the phone. That's Fuck You Money. That's Fuck You Money. I know a lot of people with a lot of money. They've done some crazy, crazy stuff. I went to one out with a meal with these two guys that had a lot of money. We're at the table and I had quite a bit of money, but not, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not on their level, but I'm not doing bad. So we're sitting at the table. They're ordering drinks over. They're ordering all this food, and we're at an expensive restaurant. And I already know, I'm calculating in my head, and I'm like, I don't think I got this one. I'm seeing all this stuff come, and the bill comes, and it's like $20,000 or something thereabout, $18,000 or $20,000 for a freaking dinner. There's food and there's drinks. Just think about that. Because a lot of people say to me, what kind of food were you ordering? I'm like, it was regular ass food. It was nothing special. It was just regular ass food. It was just a lot of it, and there was just a lot of alcohol being passed around. All this stuff's going on. we were there for maybe, I don't know, we were there for quite a bit of time. We were there for a few hours, but still, that much money for a freaking dinner and freaking drinks. And I'll never forget when I look across to my two friends and I'm like, I see the bill and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, please, Lord, have mercy. We can't be splitting that bill, right? And my friend just turns to me and straight away, he was like, it's cool, man. I've got this. And I was like, oh, Lordy. Like, thank goodness. Like, there was no way I could have done that. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh man, I'm going to be in so much trouble when I get home. Like, like, if we split the bill, I could have paid it. But dude, that would have been a punch to the bank. Do you know what I mean? Like, that would have been a punch to the bank. That is fuck you money. There's a big difference between having $5,000 and having that kind of money. Like, there's a guy, and again, this is another true story. And if you don't believe me, you can Google this one. There's a guy from Saudi. He's like one of the kings or whatever, and he just flew over to Indonesia. That's where I am right now. I'm from London. Probably hear from the accent, but anyway, he's flying over to Indonesia, and he was like, I'm going to bring some people with me. If I'm not wrong, I could be mistaken, but I know he brought 1,500 people. If I'm not wrong, the dude brought 2 freaking planes. 1,500 people, or maybe it was more planes. I can't remember, but you can Google this. The dude brought 1,500 people on holiday with him. He's got 5 hotels full. Like, no one else is allowed to stay there. He's then flown over to Bali. I think he flew over there like a few days ago. He flew over to Bali, and the guy has basically just booked up like all the nice restaurants, hotels. Like, you can't go on any of the beaches because that's his right now. Like, that shit is fuck you money. Like, that's my hotels. These are my people. These are my cars. I'm gonna go to the beach. The beach is mine. Like, you gotta have crazy ass money to be able to pull shit off like that. That's fuck you money. I don't have fuck you money. You definitely don't have fuck you money. If you do, then why are you watching me? I don't know. Well, you can do whatever you want. You got that much money, I suppose. So, Alpha M, I love you. I love your videos. They're great. But that ain't fuck you money. And I understand it was kind of playful. It was kind of an ad. But that is not fuck you money. The stories I've just told you, like, that's just a small sample of the samples I got. Like, I've got some crazy ass rich friends. And I'm not talking about a little bit rich. I'm talking they got stupid money. They got some crazy stories. I've been on some crazy adventures with them guys. Like when they rented this private island and all this. Oh my goodness. The stuff I could talk about. That's fuck you money. We don't have fuck you money. And the thing is, it doesn't mean that you're not able to get it. And that's the one thing that I really didn't want when he says, you're never going to, like, he basically says, you'll never have fuck you money. And I disagree with that. I genuinely believe that anyone can have fuck you money. I genuinely believe that if anyone works hard and works smart, and that they're both really important, then you can have fuck you money. You can have a lot of money. You can have a lot of wealth. But you have to use your brain, and you can't just be, you can't just work in a normal ass job and then expect to have fuck you money. Like, you've got to put in the work. You've got to be investing in your knowledge. You've got to be working really hard. You've got to be working smart. Like, you've got to get mentors. Like, you've got to get trained. Like, you've got to constantly be expanding, learning more knowledge. Like, you've got to get all of that in. Another guy that does a load of fuck you money stuff is Tai Lopez. If you don't follow Tai Lopez, the guy is on a different level right now. He gives away cars. Guy gives away laptops, iPhones. The guy's got money, like, he don't even care anymore. Like, the guy understands marketing, so he knows that he's going to draw in loads of people. He's going to make more money. But he's giving away cars. And he gives away his cars on a, like, live stream. Like, the way that he randomly picks someone and everything else. It's insane. But my point is this. Anyone can achieve a lot of money. Like, you can achieve good financial security. Like, you can get to the next level financially. You can get there. You can do it. And I think that's the important message. I don't think it should just be... I know it was an advert, Alpha. If you're watching this, I know it was an advert. I know it was a joke. But I think it's really important that you actually say, look, anyone can do this. Everyone can actually achieve their goals. And I don't think that you should knock that aside at all. Because that's really important. So, again, if you're watching this video, I hope you have enjoyed it. Please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure that you like it. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. What did you think about the fuck you money stories that I just told? Do you think they're crazy? What would you do if you had fuck you money? Like, let's say you woke up tomorrow and there's $1 billion in your account. Don't say the charity stuff. We already know you're going to do the charity stuff because you're a good person. Because every time everyone's always like, I'll give it all to charity. And it's like, okay, but if you didn't do that, because the story's not interesting if you don't do something crazy. So tell me, what would you do if someone gave you, if you woke up, there was $1 billion in your account right now, charity's already done, everyone's healthy, everyone's happy. That's already done. So what is your next thing? What's the next crazy thing you're going to do? Leave a comment below. Tell me what you would do. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. There's also a lot more videos coming, so make sure that you check those out as well. There's a lot of videos on my channel talking about how to make money and how you can grow your own business. I hope you enjoy those. If you need a free consultation, there's also a link in the description, and you can get your first free consultation. We'll show you how to build your own business and how to make more money. Alpha, that's how you advertise. I look forward to speaking to you guys again soon. In the meantime, peace.